So when we think about leaders keeping their teams in alignment, which is key, right? As a senior leader, you know the direction you want to go, the strategic intent, etc. But to get that message down into your team takes some sort of methodology. And in a traditional organization, when you're leading from the top down, you can sort of come up with ideas and strategy and cascade it down, and that creates intermittent alignment. And then occasionally, over the course of a year or a quarter, however you want to look at it over time, you'll find opportunities to pull the whole team together and create top to bottom alignment. And so that could be your annual strategy document, that could be quarterly town halls with your group. In today's environment, that can be remote discussions with many people inside your organization. And when you walk out of that hour-long discussion or one-day session, you do have, hopefully, this very clear top to bottom alignment inside the organization. But in most traditional systems, as soon as I feel that alignment, if I'm one of your frontline folks, I start to sort of pendulum behind you, right? I start to move in this direction, and I'm getting further away from your current intent as it stands in the moment, because I'm going to check in with my boss and she's going to check in with her boss, et cetera, to tell me that I'm still on board with where you're trying to take us. And so as a week and month and a quarter goes by, much of the organization is moving further behind where you want them to be as a senior leader. And in a traditional world, when it was a bureaucratic system versus a like-sized and structured bureaucratic system, that was okay because everybody was playing that same game. But when you're fighting things that look like this, or when you find yourself in a network environment, problems that change faster and adapt to the environment quicker than a traditional system, you actually have to create a teaming model at scale throughout your whole organization through more aggressive and transparent communication, so that once I am aligned with what you want us to do, even if I'm that frontline person, I can actually move in this direction. The pendulum can move in front of the intent of the organization. You're pushing me out into that environment and saying, it's okay to discover new things and take independent action. And so when leaders have that sort of system in place, when they resynchronize their teams, what they're actually doing is learning from these team members that are further out into the problem, rather than, in a traditional fashion, checking in with these teams that have lagged behind strategy. And that's one of the reasons we believe so deeply in creating a consistent type of very transparent and rapid communication, so that your alignment isn't a quarterly or annual check-in to catch people up. It's a way to synchronize on strategy and allow your teams to move ahead of you.